I'm your host, BrightLearn, and today we have a truly urgent and fascinating topic to discuss. We're going to unpack an emergency AI directive issued by none other than Zach Vorhies, a former Google whistleblower and a prominent voice in the tech world. This is a conversation that could very well determine the future of the United States and the global balance of power. So, buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. So, what's all the fuss about? Well, it all started with the release of the DeepSeek R1 reasoning model by China. This model has sent shockwaves through the tech industry and the stock market, and for good reason. According to Zach Vorhies, this is not just another AI model. It's a game changer that could shift the balance of AI supremacy from the west to the east. Zach sat down with Mike Adams for an emergency interview, and the conversation was nothing short of explosive. Zach pointed out that the DeepSeek R1 model, which is comparable in performance to OpenAI's models, can run on a desktop computer at a fraction of the cost. This is a massive leap forward, and it has left the tech world reeling. The stock market has already reacted, with NVIDIA, a key player in AI hardware, taking a significant hit. The reason? The DeepSeek R1 model demonstrates that the computational power needed to train these hyper-intelligent AIs is not as dependent on Western technology as previously thought. China has shown that it can achieve AI supremacy with a fraction of the computational resources that the West has been using. Zach believes that this is a clear indication that China has been stockpiling NVIDIA chips and has developed a more efficient way to train AI models. This is a wake-up call for the West, and it's one that we cannot afford to ignore. One of the most intriguing aspects of this situation is the claim that the DeepSeek R1 model was developed by a 20-year-old in his spare time. Zach dismisses this as a cover story, suggesting that this was a nation-state effort by China. He argues that the Chinese government has been embedding intelligence assets within Western tech companies to steal secrets and gain an advantage. This raises serious questions about the security of our technology and the extent to which foreign actors have infiltrated our systems. Zach believes that the West has been too complacent, and now we're paying the price. Despite the alarming implications, there is a silver lining. The DeepSeek R1 model is being released as open source, which means that it is available to everyone. This democratization of AI could have profound implications for innovation and accessibility. Zach and Mike both agree that this is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it empowers individuals and small businesses to leverage powerful AI tools. On the other hand, it also means that these tools are available to adversaries who could use them against us. The conversation then shifted to the future of AI in America. Zach is critical of the current approach, which he sees as too centralized and controlled by a few large corporations. He advocates for a more decentralized approach, where grassroots innovators like himself can contribute to the development of AI. He believes that this is the only way for America to regain its competitive edge. Zach also criticizes the woke culture that has permeated American corporations, arguing that it has stifled innovation and left us vulnerable. He believes that the West needs to adopt a more pragmatic and less politically correct approach to AI development if it hopes to compete with China. So, what can be done? Zach calls for a radical restructuring of the American economic and technological landscape. He advocates for a wartime footing, where regulations are stripped away and resources are poured into AI development. He believes that this is the only way to catch up with China and prevent them from dominating the AI landscape. Zach also calls for a purge of Chinese intelligence assets within American tech companies. He believes that this is crucial to ensure the security of our technology and to prevent further espionage. In conclusion, the release of the DeepSeek R1 model is a wake-up call for the West. It highlights the urgent need for a strategic rethink of our approach to AI and technology. As Zach Vorhies puts it, we are in an existential crisis, and the stakes could not be higher. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of BrightLearn. I hope this conversation has given you a deeper understanding of the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, share, and leave a comment. Let's continue this important conversation and work towards a future where AI is used for the betterment of all humanity. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep learning.
This has been a BrightLearn.ai summary of an interview between Zach Vorhies and Mike Adams on January 28, 2025. The full interview is available at brighteon.com, where you can also find podcasts and special reports by Mike Adams and other creators. Visit naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage of this interview and breaking news on critical stories that will keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.